This video will discuss how to run the beer game in terms of how to organize and orient the team. So the first thing you want to do is to divide people into groups of sub-teams. So you'll have people playing the retailer, people playing the distributor, people playing the wholesaler, and people playing the manufacturer. And you could have teams of these sub-teams that you run at the same time, but I'm just going to talk about the one group of teams and these sub-teams. The next thing you'll need to do is orient the teams on the overall objective of the game, which is to accomplish the objective function, in plain English, to minimize cost while maximizing the demand from downstream. The retailer has the true demand to satisfy, and then the distributor has the retailer's demand to satisfy, and so on and so forth. So the objective function is to balance these two things off, and you are going to keep track of cost. On that note, you want to tell the people up front that the rules for cost is 0.5 for every unit that's in the inventory at the end of the turn, and 1 for every 1 unit that's on back order. So simply at the end of the turn, if you have 5 units in inventory, that would be a cost of 2.5. And if you have 5 units on back order, that would be a cost of 5, for a total of 7.5. The most important rule is that discussion is not allowed across the teams. That means that the retailer cannot discuss what they're seeing and what they're experiencing with the distributor. The distributor cannot discuss anything with the retailer, the wholesaler, and the manufacturer, and so on and so forth. The members of the participants of the game will probably think this is somewhat artificial, but it's very, very important to accomplish the learning objective and facilitate discussion on the nature of supply chains and what makes them work and what hampers them towards achieving the objective function. You want to orient the team to the placemat, and you want to take the team through a very deliberate dry run using the spreadsheet. And this is very important, and I would make the analogy that slow is fast. If you don't take your time here, you'll pay for it later, because the people won't really be understanding the game, and when it comes to collecting data, you'll have inaccurate or incomplete data, which will affect your ability to analyze the performance and conduct a true after-action review. So you want to take them through the game very slowly at first, and then crawl, walk, run. They can move at their own pace with your guidance. And on that last bit, taking them through the game is the subject of my next video.